Hi again. Let me ask you something that most spiritual entrepreneurs avoid thinking about, even though it's critical to your soul mission. What if thriving financially isn't just a luxury, but a sacred duty? Pause, breathe, let that question truly sink in. Let me say it this way. What if the universe designed you to not only uplift the world, but to thrive while you're doing it? What if abundance is the fuel for your impact? Because here's the truth. You're here to uplift the world, right? In whatever small or large way that might be. To be a beacon of transformation and empowerment. But how can you fully live your soul mission if you're stuck in survival mode? If you're constantly struggling to make ends meet? If you're making decisions from a place of fear or lack rather than from alignment and purpose? This isn't just about making money. It's about the energy you bring to your work, the foundation you build your mission on, and the example you're modeling for your clients as well as for the world. Let me be crystal clear. Your financial success isn't selfish. It's actually sacred. Because when you thrive, your mission can expand. And when your mission expands, the ripples of healing and transformation go farther than you can imagine. That's how it's meant to be. For years, I believed that being spiritual meant sacrificing prosperity, that wanting to thrive financially was somehow less than pure or at odds with my mission. I told myself that helping people is all that mattered, even when it left me financially drained and emotionally depleted. But here's the truth I learned the hard way. When you are financially under-resourced, you shrink your light. You make decisions choosing what's safe instead of what's most aligned or what's most brilliant. You find yourself taking on clients or projects that drain your energy merely because you're looking for an income. And worst of all, you keep putting your own dreams on hold, always telling yourself, maybe someday. I'll tell you a story about someday. And it's not just you who suffers. Your mission suffers. Your energy suffers. The lives you're here to transform suffer because you're trying to pour from an empty cup. Not to mention, if you have loved ones around you, especially young people, you are giving them the message that poverty is more noble and suffering is more noble than thriving. So one day, as I was considering yet again giving it all up and getting a job, I got this message from the universe. Struggling isn't virtuous, it's limiting. And prosperity isn't selfish, it's sacred. It's the universe's way of fueling your mission, of ensuring you have everything you need to show up fully for the work you were born to do. You've probably heard the saying, money is just energy, right? But here's what most people miss. If money is energy, that means money is the fuel that powers transformation. Energy is what fuels action, change, growth. And when you constrict the flow of prosperity in your life, you limit the potential of your soul's work. Think about it. The world doesn't just need leaders and visionaries and change makers. It needs them resourced. Because without the stability to ground your mission into action in the business world, you won't be able to create real impact. This is why opening yourself to prosperity is essential. And when you open yourself to what I call sacred prosperity, you step into your full leadership. You expand into your potential and you show the world what it can look like to thrive and serve. Here's something I tell my clients all the time. Money doesn't corrupt you. It expands you. It amplifies who you already are. So for spiritual entrepreneurs, thriving financially isn't selfish. It's your way of amplifying the love and healing and compassion in the world. It's about having the resources to serve without burnout, to uplift your clients with ease and joy, and to model what's possible when integrity meets abundance. Imagine how many lives you could touch, how much healing you could inspire if thriving were your normal situation. I always say the world needs good people to have more money. Imagine what it would look like tomorrow if billions of dollars were in the hands of those who are loving and compassionate like you. Because the truth is, staying stuck in scarcity isn't helping anyone. But stepping into sacred prosperity, that's when your mission becomes unstoppable. When your heart is full of love, integrity, and purpose, money becomes a magic tool that magnifies those qualities and spreads them further in the world. It amplifies your gifts. It fuels your mission, your vision, and it allows you to fulfill your soul's calling at the highest level. Here's something that a lot of spiritual entrepreneurs overlook. Receiving is actually an act of service. What's beautiful about receiving abundance is it's not just about you. When you allow yourself to receive, whether it's money, accolades, opportunities, or support, you're creating a ripple effect. I talked about this, modeling what thriving looks like, showing your clients and your community it's possible to live fully resourced and fully heart-centered. Receiving is selfless, not selfish. It's how you create a foundation of energy and stability that allows your work to become all that it's meant to be. Because when you thrive, you help others thrive too. So if you've ever doubted whether it's okay to want more financial stability and success, please hear this. Your prosperity is a gift to the world. When you're financially resourced, something incredible happens. You begin to give from a place of overflow, not depletion, which energizes both you and your clients. You show up more powerfully, more joyfully. This expands your impact and you become a living model of thriving, service, spirituality, well-being, and prosperity. Modeling the abundance that's possible, not just for yourself, but for everyone. This is what I call sacred prosperity, thriving financially in service to your soul mission. Here's a quick sacred prosperity action step for you. The next time you feel resistance to receiving, whether it's money, praise, opportunities, support, whatever it might be, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what part of me is afraid to receive right now? What is the real cost and risk of holding myself back? The cost to my life, my health, my joy, my family, my loved ones, my potential clients, my planet, and my soul's purpose of shining bright and fulfilling my highest potential. What would change if I let go of that fear and opened to abundance instead? This simple mindset shift alone can start breaking down, or at least breaking open, the subconscious blocks keeping prosperity away from you. When you invite more into your life, then, you're not just serving yourself, you're honoring the universe's plan as it helps you to help the world. So let me ask you, what is staying stuck in scarcity really costing you? Not just in dollars, but emotionally, spiritually, even globally. Because every day that you're staying under-resourced, your mission, your impact, your ability to help those who need you most, all of it is limited. Your energy drains. It's like you're constantly fighting to keep your head above water. Do you know that feeling? And the people you're here to serve, they're out there waiting for you to step into your full potential because they can't receive your brilliance if you're holding yourself back. So what if instead of contracting into scarcity, you choose to expand into abundance and sacred prosperity? What would change if you allowed yourself to receive more, not just for yourself, but for the good of all? Here's what I know for sure. Financial thriving isn't just part of your path. It's what grounds, fuels, and amplifies it. Every dollar you don't receive is energy left on the table that could be fueling your purpose, uplifting your clients, creating a ripple of abundance that benefits everyone. This is exactly why I guide heart-centered leaders and teachers to step into aligned prosperity with integrity, so you have the freedom, confidence, and resources to fulfill your highest calling, your greatest impact, and your deepest fulfillment. So if you're getting one point from this, I hope it's this. Thriving financially is not separate from your calling and your service. It is, in fact, essential to it. It's time to reclaim the abundance you were meant to receive. Step into your next level of leadership, impact, and freedom. So click below to book a free call with me where we can uncover the biggest mindset energy block holding you back from your financial flow and map out your next steps into sacred prosperity. No more waiting, no more mere surviving, no more scraping by and doing without. You don't have to wait for a someday that may never come, because struggling financially doesn't make you more spiritual. It just keeps you playing small. This is your time to choose to thrive now, to rise into the impact and abundance you were born for. Being able to live freely and fully and thrive, because you're here for more, and the world needs your brilliance. So just remember, your financial success isn't just about you. It's about what you're here to give. The more you thrive, the more your mission achieves. Please click the link below and take your first step into sacred prosperity.